Hi, how are you, my friends all over the world? And this is Maria Loida Salim Chatfield saying, Kumusta and how are you? I hope you are all feeling better and you're all in good hands and good health as well. Here I am giving you another ways and tips on how to come to Canada. I guess some of us are asking to ourselves or to even to our friends saying how to come to Canada. What are the ways to come to Canada? So in this video, I'm going to show with you the 5 ways to come to Canada. And maybe this video, it might also help you and enlighten you what are the best thing to do in order to come to Canada. So are you ready? But before that, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell notification for you to know that I have an latest or newest upload in my channel. Let's proceed now. What are the 5 ways to come to Canada? Okay, the 5 ways to come to Canada is through spousal visa. Have a girlfriend or a boyfriend who is a Canadian, then and are willing for you to get married, then that's the time you can come to Canada. Because if you want to come to Canada, the easiest and the fastest way to come here is through spousal visa. Like me, I married a Canadian and now I came here in a spousal visa. Well, most of the process, it only takes 1 year. Almost a year, or some are even months. So in our case, it's almost a year, I guess, or 1 year. But there are lucky enough that it will only take 6 or more months to go that they have already their spousal visa. So that is one of the easiest way to come to Canada. Easiest and the fastest way. So, if you want to come to Canada, well, try to find some Canadians online. Spousal visa is the cheapest and the easiest way to come to Canada. So, what do you think? Okay, ladies out there and gentlemen out there. Anyways, the second way to come to Canada is through work permit. Work permit, if you have the employer that will hire you to work in his or her company or store. So you have nothing to do but to prepare all the documents that you're going to send to your employer that hire you, and he or she is the one who are going to do the expenses. This is the cheapest way on your behalf because it is the sponsor who are going to take all the expenses from the start of your application till you can have a work permit or working visa. So working visa is cheapest way, and it might also fastest way. But in working permit, you need to have 8 requirements. Well, there is a assessment to yourself. So what are this? Educational background, your age, your experience, and even your English fluency. So there are people who are working here or coming here in Canada using working visa or working permit, and they pass all the requirements, then the employer hire them. So you must pass first the requirements or the assessment. So if you are going to pass this assessment that I'm mentioning in a few minutes, then you can come to Canada through working visa or working permit in which your employer hires you. And this is what we call direct hiring. So direct hiring is cheapest because the employer are going to pay for your expenses. And at the same time, this is fastest because once everything done, once you pass the assessment, then everything works smoothly and you can come to Canada. The third way to come to Canada is through study permit. If you want to come to Canada and become a student, to have a student permit or visa, then you will apply this way. But this student visa or student permit is kind of pricey because you are going to show money to the immigration that you can sustain, you can pay all the expenses while you are studying here in Canada. However, even if you're a student visa or you're a student, you have this student permit, you can still work here in Canada. But there are also restrictions if you are a student visa or you have this kind of visa, student. You only take 20 hours per week for you to work. But as long as you are sure that you come to Canada and you can study and you can work at the same time, then try to have this study permit. I guess this is only applicable to the young ones, you know. But there are also like my friends of mine I worked with at the daycare. They are student permit women, so they have only 20 hours to work at the daycare, because if you are beyond with that, then that there is a possibility that you cannot have a permanent resident, will not be given a permanent resident visa, or yeah, in order for you to stay here in Canada. As I said, you cannot work for a full-time job. It's only few hours, or for you to render a particular job, but at least you're working and it might help you to sustain your needs here while you're studying. And after that couple of years, maybe 1 or 2 years, you can apply right away a permanent resident. That is the one thing here in Canada. If you have a permit, working visa, working permit, student visa, you can apply after 2 years or 1 year a permanent resident. So that's a very good thing too. The fourth one is the foreign investor. So if you are a rich businessman, you ride a Porsche, you ride a Jaguar, a Corvette car, and you're planning to invest your money here in Canada, then the Canadian government will accept you to stay here in Canada as long as you're going to work on to invest business here in this country. Because if not, then you cannot come here. So that's also one way to come to Canada, is to become a foreign investor. An investor takes money. If you have a lot of money, then you can come to Canada and apply for a foreign investor. And the last one is yourself. There are many ways on how to come to Canada. You can go that immigrants thing. So if you really want to come to Canada and you are not qualified, or you cannot do the fourth one, then try yourself, because it's on yourself, it's on your mind and heart that you really want to come to Canada. So find ways and means. So if you have the will, the volition to, and the passion, or not the passion, but the willingness to spend enough money, then it's up to you. Because if you are not interested, why should I, right? But if you really want to come to Canada to live, for greener pastures, to live here for good, because the benefits, it's nice, then try to work for it. You can go here through immigrants process or wait, right? So it's up to you, and it's in your mind and heart. If you really want to come to Canada and you cannot avail spousal visa, you cannot avail working visa or work visa, you cannot avail permit, student visa or student permit, and you cannot avail that foreign investor, then the fifth one will be your way on how to come to Canada. There's a saying that if there's a will, there's a way. So there are many ways now how to come to a certain country. Then I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna tell you that it is through your willingness and dedication that if you really come to Canada, you can come. It's a try until you succeed, right? So as I said, the one thing that under 5, the fifth way is through immigrants. It might be expensive ways to come. especially if it's family immigrants kind of thing, then it's you spend a lot. But if you can come here to Canada, even if you spend a lot, I'm pretty sure those expenses that you are spending during your process, it might triple, it might be doubled, or tripled when you come here and work. There is a better place for you here in Canada. Canada is a wonderful and beautiful country. So again, my friend, those are the 5 ways on how to come to Canada. So where do you think you belong? Well, let's find out, and I hope you are going to like my video and comment below if you have some questions to ask. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Babush. God bless you all. Bye.